Matt Keto, also known as Gokuflex, and in today's video we're going to be teaching you the overhead press. So first off, I just want to thank Michael. I've been a fan of his for a while now, so it's really an honor to be on his channel. So a little background on me. I'm a natural bodybuilder, been lifting for 10 years now, and the overhead press is something I really struggled with. Mainly because I have a bulging disc that I got when I was 16 years old, so the overhead press would always irritate my lower back. Finally, back in earlier this year, in October, I got consistent with the overhead press. So in October, I hit 175 pounds for 2 ugly reps. And I made it a goal that I was going to hit 225 pounds by the end of the year. And on January 1st, that is exactly what I did. Here's a clip. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the changes I've made when I went from 175 pounds to doing 225 pounds. So I really hope you guys learned something and enjoy the video. First tip I'm going to give you guys is to warm up with the bar. Okay? This is something that I kind of fell off from doing later on as I got into lifting, just because the bar gets really light and you feel like you're too good for the bar. But I'm going to encourage you guys to start back and start warming up with the bar. And what this does is it helps engrave those motor patterns into your body. And when I'm warming up with the bar, I'm pretending like it's 225 pounds and I'm pressing it over the top of my head. You don't have to lock it out and mess up your elbows or anything, but you're just trying to lift it explosively. Also, throughout this video, I'm going to go through tips. These are all the tips that are running through my head as I'm pressing the bar. So first tip is going to be keeping your legs tight. Okay, you want to lock out your knees, squeeze your quads, squeeze your hamstrings, and squeeze your glutes. Squeeze everything as tight as you can and plant your feet into the ground. Okay, pretend like you're a tree and don't effing budge. All right. So we're doing six sets of 6. Our working sets are with 175 pounds with a training max of 230 pounds. So this is a real workout. So let's get it. So tip number 2 is going to be core and breathing, core tightness. Every rep, I want you to take a deep breath and push it all into your abs. The reason I use a belt is because of my lower back, and which I'll talk about later on. But every rep, you're going to take a deep breath at the bottom, push it into your core, into your abs, and then from there press up. I hold the breath in until I hit the top of the rep, which is where I exhale. So it goes like this. Inhale, push it all into your core. Exhale. Okay, power it up. As you're exploding up, that's when you exhale. Next tip is going to be hand placement and bar positioning. So for hand placement, I like to grip right outside your anterior delt or your front shoulder. So where I grip is maybe about 1.5 inches out from both sides, and I grip right over here, and I start with the bar right at my collarbone. Alright? What I'm doing with my hands is I'm pretending to bend the bar with my hands. So as I come under the bar, I'm tucking my elbows underneath my wrists. Okay? You want to make sure your wrists are in line with your elbows, so that you're utilizing your triceps as well. The muscles you're using when you're doing the overhead press is going to be your triceps, your shoulders obviously, and your upper chest and traps. Next tip is going to be head position and bar path. So with your head, you want to tilt it slightly back, just so the bar doesn't hit you in your chin on the way up, because I like to start from my collarbone. Keep in mind you want the bar as close to your body as possible, just like deadlifts. You want the bar as close to your center of gravity as possible so you can push it with the most amount of force. So you're going to come here, start from your collarbone, tilt your head slightly up, not all the way back. Okay, this isn't a standing bench press, just slightly back. You're going to retract your shoulders. Hit your shoulders back, shrug your shoulders up, back, and down, and retract. Tuck your elbows, start from your collarbone, tilt your head slightly back so you don't hit it. If your head's straight, you're going to whack yourself in the chin. So you're going to tilt it slightly back. From here, you're going to press and push your head through the bar. Okay? So this is the bar path. Start from here, Bar should end up right over the top of your head. Again. Last tip is accessories. So my accessories I like to use is, first off, Inzer belt. This is a medium 13mm belt. I like to use a belt just because of my lower back problem, and I feel it helps keep my core a lot tighter and gives my abs something to push against. Not saying that it helps a lot for the lift, but just give it a try, especially if you feel it in your lower back. Next accessory is your Inzer wraps. I like to use wrist wraps just because it feels better on my wrist. Plus I have really thin wrists. These are Inzer wrap mediums. Last thing is chalk. So I like to use chalk just because it helps grip the bar, especially with this bar. This bar is very slippery. So what I like to do is I like to chalk up the bar and chalk up my hands before every set. Bonus tip. The last thing I want to talk about is mentality. Today's workout shouldn't have gone well. Today was the worst circumstances. I told you guys I was good hitting 175 for 6 sets of 6. The first 2 sets I accidentally put on 185 because I was so focused on putting together this video for you guys, which in turn just kind of burnt me out for the rest of the sets. Also, today is a fasted workout, and I missed a period to work out in the beginning, and I came into this workout hungry already. I took my pre-workout. Pre-workout made me nauseous in turn, and I had every reason for this workout not to be good. But you need a strong mentality. All your New Year's resolutions aren't gonna be easy. It's gonna be harder, and if it's easy, then you need a bigger goal. So make sure you guys have that strong mentality and grind. Okay? Strong mentality, strong body. Let's make all kinds of gains this year. Thanks again to Mike Corey for featuring me on this video. I hope you guys really learned something from today, and hopefully I'll see you guys at my channel. Much love, aloha.